What up YouTube, Knives and Gear Inside with another short unboxing first impression video. And today I got a little bit more premium knife actually from Kansept that I ordered. And I have to say this is partially sponsored by Kansept. Well, not really sponsored. I won a 50% off coupon on their Facebook website. So basically I only paid half what the knife costs. So I got a little bit lucky on that one. But yeah, that's pretty much, so they have no influence on what I say about this knife or anything. Just wanted to let you guys know this is not really sponsored by Kansept, but I want to acknowledge that I got a 50% off coupon on this knife. And so just to let you guys know, it's my first time ever that I have anything that I didn't pay full price, or I still paid for it, but I didn't pay full price for it. So, and we're talking today, we're gonna have, like I said, we have something a little bit more premium, and today we got the Kansept Goblin that came out, or Goblin XL, the newer version, the one with the frag pattern that came out last year, not too long ago. I can't remember, was it November, October, or something in 2024? So, I always, when this came out, I saw this, or I wanted it, but I just didn't have the funds. But that 50% off coupon helped a lot. So thank you very much, Kansept. So let's get into it, and I'll show you guys, because this is the first time I'm actually looking at this knife myself in person as well. So we got the box, which is nice presentation from Kansept. And we got here, what is in here? Let's see. Cleaning cloth, and I guess some paperwork. Yeah, just a handbook and some QR codes, so you can see. I guess that's the standard that comes with Kansept. It's, like I said, it's my first one. I never had one. You got your candy. Don't touch it. Don't eat it. And then you got your nice Kansept pouch, which I like those. That seems to be, that's a really thick nylon material. Yeah, it seems nice. And then here's the knife. Whoa. Nice. So let's see what we got here. It's a larger knife, actually. This is quite a big chunker. So first impression: titanium. Is it milled for weight reduction? Can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, it's got some weight reduction milled in there, quite a bit actually. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can see it on the camera. So, yeah, there's quite a bit of weight reduction milled in there. So it's full titanium pocket clip, titanium backspacer. I believe S35VN blade. Let me look. Yeah, S35VN blade. I think there is somewhere. Maybe when I open it. But yeah, it's a chunker actually. It's quite a heavy, and it's large. It's got some good size to it, but it's very slim in the profile. The milling is cool. That pattern seems to give good grip when holding it. The frag pattern, what they call it. So let's get some size comparison for that one. So this should be interesting. Much more, because this is much more what I like to handle actually in size, when it comes to size of larger knives. So where is it? So here is my Quiet Carry Drift LCT. So you can see it's quite a bit smaller actually. Here's the Wee Knife Equibic. Same thing again, quite a bit smaller. Now let's get those that I think that are about similar in size. Wow, okay, it's bigger than the placoid, and it's about the same size as the Fontera. So yeah, it's definitely a large knife. And then last but not least, here we got the Petrified Fish Beluga, which you can see this is smaller, even though this is quite a big knife. And then here, the little ender. So yeah, you can see that's quite smaller. So let's talk about, let's get the blade out and let's see what we got here, or let's test the action, because you can see we got a front flipper here. We got a decent sized blade stock. It's quite thick, but it's you got a cleaver blade on this one. So let's see what we do. Let's try the front flipper first. Oh, okay. All right. So action is super smooth. I can tell that already. So you can see here's the model number. I guess the internal model number for Kansept. So you see S35VN steel on the blade. What do we have here? Martian Noble, that's the designer, I guess, of the knife, and then Goblin XL, and then you got your, I guess that's the designer mark, and then you got your Kansept logo here on the blade. So yeah, it. How, let me see. Wow, this feels good in the hand, even though it's so thick, so wide. Let me show you guys so you can see this. This is more than 1.5 inches on the handle, actually, especially back here. It's like 1 3/8 almost in the back. So yeah, this is quite, but I guess the thinness of the whole knife makes this so comfortable to hold. Especially, I mean, like I said, I got large hands, so you can see if I choke up back here, I got a full 4-finger grip, and then you can also put your middle finger here and your index finger here, and kind of choke up on it. You got some chimping here going on, but no chimping up here, which is kind of. I wish they had, but they don't. But it's okay. It's not too bad. Seems to be definitely a slicer because it's a long flat grind, like a really really tall blade, and flat grind goes up till here. So yeah, it should be slicey. Let's check it real quick. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a slicer. It's not even necessary to check anymore. That's sharp as hell. Good factory edge. So yeah, overall, I'm really digging this. I wanted this when this came out, when this was released. I really wanted to pick it up, but I just didn't have the funds. I had to stick more with budget knives. But like I said, thanks to Kansept and the 50% coupon, I finally could get this, which is really cool. So let's check out the other deployment methods. So we got a big finger hole here. So let's try the reverse flick. Oh yeah, wow, that's snappy. That's amazing. The action front flipper works great. Let's try that. Wow, that works great too. So even the with the index finger roll. Sorry that I bring it out there. Even that works really good. That's really snappy. So yeah, overall, it's really cool. Let's get the size on it. Let's do a measurement so you guys can see what we're talking about. I mean, you can see it on the screen already. This knife has quite some presence on the screen. I haven't changed my ratio or anything. I'm always recording in the same ratio. Since I've done all the changes to get better quality videos and everything. So let's see. We got a overall length of 8 9/16. So it's more than 8.5 inches long. We got a blade length of 3.5 inches. And we got a cutting edge of 3 3 1/8. So you got a sharpening choil here. I wish they had done it a little bit better on this one. Honestly, it's small. You get a few sharpenings out of it, but not very many before you actually before you don't have no choil here anymore. So I wish they had done this a little bit different, but I'm a design reviewer. I'm not a hardcore tester or anything. I have several knives that go through the rotation, so it shouldn't be a big issue with the sharpening. Even though I do sharpen my knives because I carry my knives, so they get used. But yeah, overall, I think it shouldn't be too bad. The jimping here is actually quite aggressive, which is good. It already peeled off my skin from the roller, which is crazy actually. So it's an aggressive jimping, but it also gives you grip. So let me just clean this up here real quick. I just want to make sure that stuff, the skin that got caught in there. That's crazy. That the skin that got caught in there is gone. So I'm sorry. I apologize about that, but it's just a jimping, like especially from, it's crazy from the roll um, that I went through. Uh, that literally got uh, caught up on top here. So yeah. Um, let's do a weight on this. I think this is quite heavy. I believe this is around probably right around 5 ounces. I'm not sure exactly. We'll see. So let's see. So you guys can see this without the reflection of the light. Okay, so wow. I did not expect it to be 5.61 ounces. I honestly thought this is more around 5 ounces, but it's much heavier than I thought it is. 5.61 ounces. Wow. Okay, I was wrong on that one. I guess because of the ratio, the size ratio to the weight, makes it feel lighter than it actually is. So let's do one more size comparison when it's open, so you can see how it looks like in comparison to other knives. So yeah, I mean the Drift LCT is a full size knife at right around 8 inches, maybe a hair short of 8 inches. The We Knives Equibic is a little bit longer than the Drift, not by much, but a little bit, so you can see. But it's also a different type of knife, different profile, so they're closer to each other, and this is towering over them. So this will be more closer to the Placoid in size. It's actually, let me see, it's about the same length as the Placoid. Let's see it with the Frontera. The Frontera is slightly longer, but I guess because of the blade shape. So if this would have extended instead of being a cleaver, if that would have been like a leaf-shaped blade, like the what is it called? The Frontera is. They would have been literally similar in size. So they're very similar knives actually in general. It seems like, and then but this is, of course, this is much more premium. And then we get the Petrified Fish Beluga and the little lander, so you can see how it looks like next to a small knife. For those people that have lander, banter, or whatever knife size. So yeah, this is quite a large knife. And again, S35VN steel. It's a premium steel. It's not 20 CV, but it's a good premium steel. And this knife is about, what is that, $212.89 on Amazon. So it's just barely over $200, which is not bad, I think, for what you get here. Could it be 20 CV? Yeah, could have been for that price, but it would have probably been more in the $250 range than for if it had 20 CV. Because you got huge scales titanium, so you're paying a lot for the titanium milled pocket clip, which is milled out here too. That gives it the design, which is really cool actually. Let's do a hardware check, because I thought I'm not wrong. I thought I'm seeing something that I believe. I just want to confirm, because like I said, I haven't really watched the review about this knife, and this just looks large. I believe this is actually a T10 instead of a T8. Let me see. Wow, yeah. So you got T10 pivot actually on this one, which is really cool. So T10 pivot, I believe T8 body screws. Let me check just to make sure. Let's get the T8 in. Okay, the lock bar is T6. And seriously? T6 body screws? A T10 pivot and T6 body screws. That sounds a little weird combo, but okay. Yeah, T6 body screws, T6 pocket clip screw, T6 lock bar insert screw. Wow, that's a weird choice, okay, Kansept, but I guess, well, I could have been a T8 as pivot as well, but I guess because of the size of the blade, they went with the T10, which is, this is actually something really weird. I've never experienced that I find a knife that has a T10 pivot and T6 body screws. So that's really unusual, honestly. But yeah, overall, I mean, the action is sensational on this knife. Like, this is honestly, I mean, the Drift LCT is my favorite knife usually out of my collection, but just the feel of this knife, the size of this knife, and the action. I mean, this is just drop shot is crazy. And I haven't adjusted anything on the pivot. I just pulled it out of the box. And I like it has my favorite deployment method. It has the reverse, or it has the large finger hole, so you can do the reverse flick perfectly fine. And it's got a front flipper. I love front flippers. I'm a sucker for front flippers, and especially this size of knife, being a front flipper is amazing. Yeah, overall, I would say if you like this type of, or this style of knife with the cleaver blade, and you want a large knife, you got large hands like I do, and you dig large knives like I do. You can see here, you got even milled out here for the lock bar, so you got really good access to here. It's really comfortable actually to operate. It's a little heavy, but yeah, it comes with the size, I guess. But yeah, overall, I'm really digging this knife, and I'm really happy I finally could get it. So thank you, Kansept, for the 50% off discount code. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And I would say, if you want to pick it up, I have it linked in the description. I bought it, like I said, I bought it from Amazon. Kansept gave me a 50% Amazon discount code. Because I hate ordering. Honestly, I hate ordering from China. So I'm a little weird, but like I know a lot of people are like ordering from the store website. I'm a person, I rather order from Amazon because I know I have an easier return policy if something goes wrong. I have an easier, quicker usually delivery as well because I got like 5 Amazon warehouses here in Arizona. So yeah, it's insanely fast. Usually 2 days is the latest when I get my stuff when I order something. Unless it's in some warehouse on the other side of the country. But usually they got their pretty good stock here in Arizona. But yeah, overall, if you want to pick it up, use my link that I will put in the description if you want to. You don't have to. Please like my if you like my content, please comment, like, subscribe. I'm apologizing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.